Hello! In this video po, I'm gonna share very briefly as much as possible. I would like to share about my journey with gastritis, and I'm gonna share with you the symptoms that I felt, and of course, I'm gonna give you some tips based on my personal experience. So, it's my goal to impart knowledge. So, sana nga makatulong sa inyo yung mga isi-share ko ngayon. So, para matulungan din kayo sa gastritis niyo and hyperacidity. So, first question po, how did my gastritis begin? Paano nga ba ako na-diagnose and what happened prior to the diagnosis? So, it was September 3, 2017. So, 2017, around 4 years ago. I was first diagnosed with gastritis with moderate dehydration. So what happened was, it was September 3, 2017. I think sa pagkakaalala ko, it was Sunday. I ate a lot of pineapple at 3 p.m. and by 6 p.m. I drank a glass full of soft drinks, orange to be specific. So imagine, it's a lot of acid that I put into my body. And I felt that it actually triggered my gastritis. I did not eat dinner well during that night. Ewan ko, parang hindi ako kumain ng maayos. All I remember was that I had a lot of pineapple by 3 p.m. and at 6 p.m. I had a glass full of soft drinks. And by 9 p.m. on September 3, 2017, the first anxiety episode happened. So what I felt was, I was shaking, nanginginig ako. I felt na parang bigla akong nawalan ng lakas. My lower extremities, my legs, kumbaga, lost energy. Parang nawalan ako ng lakas. And my heart was really beating fast. And it was racing. All I know was, I was really anxious. I was afraid. May kinakatakutan ako nung panahon na yun. And I thought I was gonna die. But thankfully, the Lord spared my life. I was rushed to the hospital and the doctor told me I had gastritis. So that was the first instance that I was admitted because of gastritis. So ano nga ba yung mga symptoms ko? I feel like ang common lang po talaga ng mga taong may gastritis. One commonality I observe is that when we have gastritis, kasama po yung hyperacidity and anxiety. So, hyperacidity because I felt that every time I eat, kahit ang raming kainin ko, kahit napaka-healthy pa niyan, when I put it inside my stomach, napaka-asim po. And that caused me to vomit ng maasim rin. So, dighay ako ng dighay, napaka-asim ng sigmura ko. Kahit ang aga-aga pa, like 5 a.m., gutom na gutom ka na, at kahit kumain ka, gutom ka pa rin. Yun yung feeling ko po. Yun po yung mga naramdaman ko, ng mga symptoms ko. And I also had brain fog and headache. Brain fog means, yung parang pong, hindi ka makapag-concentrate. If you're reading something, you cannot concentrate. You still have to read the text several times kasi you don't get the gist in the first reading. Yun po yung nafe-feel ko when I have brain fog. Naglo-loading ka, nagpa-buffer ka, yun po yung nararamdaman ko. And I also had experienced dizziness. Lagi akong nahihilo. I don't know what caused the dizziness. I've gone to the doctor, ophthalmologist, to have my eyes checked. Makasira yung eyes ko. The doctor told me that everything is normal, so I don't have to worry about my eyes. I also went to different doctors, like I had my thyroid checked. So sabi naman ng expert, okay lang daw yung thyroid ko. Until one doctor told me that nothing is wrong with me based on the laboratories. Kasi po, after being diagnosed with gastritis noong September 3, 2017, I've been to different doctors, several doctors. I've been asking what's wrong with me because nahihilo ako, sumasakit yung ulo ko, maasim na maasim yung sikmura ko. The doctor just gave me omeprazole and I remember taking it for like 2 weeks and then nandun pa rin. So, I've been to different doctors, ophthalmologists, yun nga yung sabi ko. I also I also had my thyroid levels checked, and the doctor told me it's normal. And another ophthalmologist. So I've been to 3 different eye doctor specialists. All of them told me that nothing is wrong, until one doctor told me that maybe I suffered from anxiety. So I really went to a specialist, and the doctor told me, or I mean clinically diagnosed me with depression and anxiety. So yun yung mga naramdaman ko. So after being diagnosed clinically with depression and anxiety, the doctor gave me Exultin. It's a tiny tablet that would help you increase your serotonin levels. Serotonin would help you feel more happy. So, kumbaga yun yung goal ng serotonin, to make you feel happy. And I was on that medication for 5 months. But after completing the entire duration, I still did not feel well. So, ayun, andun pa rin, maasi pa rin yung sikmura, I am still depressed, I was still anxious. So, I don't know what was wrong with me during those days. So, ano nga ba yung mga ginawa ko? Since the doctor have been telling me that nothing is wrong with me, ito yung napakahirap talaga. Napakahirap na part ng pagkakaroon ng gastritis. The laboratories would show you and show the doctors that nothing is wrong with you, but deep inside you would know that there is something really wrong. So, ayun, sabihin ko na nahihilo ako, sumasakit yung ulo ko, I don't have motivation, I don't have joy, I'm not happy, I am depressed, I am anxious. All of the people around me would tell me, why? Nothing's wrong with you, you look so healthy. So, all of those emotions, parang alam mo na may something wrong sa'yo, but all of the people would not believe you, because they would tell you na, okay ka naman tingnan, healthy ka naman, mataba ka nga, yun. So, a lot of people would tell you that you're healthy, so it makes it difficult to heal, because no one believes that you are not okay in the very first place. So, yun yung napaka-struggle. Kaya sa atin dito, mga mi, I just would like to tell you that I understand where you're coming from, because I experienced that one as well. So, eto na. I'm gonna talk to you about the things that I did and I have been doing until now. So, etong mga isi-share ko sa inyo, I just did it based on research. So, I did my own research, because the doctors would always tell me, nothing is wrong with me, di ba? So, yun nga yung sabi nila. Even my family members would tell me, nothing is wrong with you. It's just, you have to control your mind. Sabi nilang ganun, a lot of them. But, since no one believes in me, no one believed in me, I did my own research. So, eto nga yung mga nakam up ko. Number 1, the first thing that we have to incorporate in our system is to cut out white rice. So, sino pa sa inyo dito yung mga kumakain pa rin ng white rice? I realized po na every time I ate every meal, sumasakit yung sikmura ko, nahihilo ako, nagkakaroon ako ng hyperacidity. Even if kumakain ako ng gulay, even if I had vegetable on that meal. So, I realized na it's the rice all along. So, yung rice pala talaga yung trigger ko. It's the white rice, yung bigas natin. Why? Because I felt that our rice is really acidic. Napaka-acidic po talaga ng rice natin. Kaya po, I ultimately cut out my rice in my diet. So, I replaced white rice with black rice. So, since last year, November last year, I have been eating black rice. I don't eat white rice anymore. So, but now I do, because I feel like okay naman ako. Okay na ako. So, but in my daily intake po, black rice talaga yung kinakain ko. And I felt na the difference was that noon, nung kumakain ako ng white rice, ang asim ng sikmura ko, every time pagkatapos kong kumain, nahilo talaga ako. I don't know what caused it. But now that I am eating black rice, hindi na. Yun talaga yung number 1 na nakakapag-cause ng asim sa sikmura ko, yung white rice talaga po. And if it's gonna help you, why don't you try it? Buy 1 kilo of black rice. I know mas mahal talaga, yun talaga yung concern natin, pero kapag naman po talaga may pinagdadaanan tayo, mas we get to spend more, diba? Yun nga sabi nila, if you think that health is expensive, then try illness. So I don't mind spending just to get better than spending and not getting better at all. So kahit medyo mahal, if I feel like mas nakakabuti sa akin, then I may as well try. So for some of you po na hindi hindi makakita ng black rice, there is no black rice available on your market, you can also try mais bigas. So the corn grits, okay, so mais bigas na color white, diba, we have color white and yellow in the market. Try the color white, and if sensitive po masyado yung tiyan nyo, subukan nyo po i-mix yung white rice sa white corn, and you have it cooked. So ma-feel nyo po na may kakaiba talaga than consuming the white rice alone. So again, you can choose black rice po to replace the white rice, or if not interested to try the black rice, you might as well try corn grits or yung mais bigas po. Try it and see for yourself if it's gonna help you with your hyperacidity as it helped mine. So right now po, I just would like to share, I have been using black rice, and nilagyan ko po siya talaga ng mixture ng corn because I have been reading a lot of benefits of corn. Mas konti yung sugar, it has fiber, it has protein, it has a lot of benefits for our health compared to the white rice. So you might as well want to try. Number 2 po that I tried and I have been using, and for me it helped talaga, is supplements. So what are my supplements? As of now po, I have been taking probiotics. I have vitamin C na non-acidic with zinc. So I suggest that you go for, later on I'm gonna tell you about the brands that I'm using. So I'm not promoting these brands, I'm just sharing to you honestly what I've been using, which I think helped me. So again, probiotics, I also have been using vitamin C na non-acidic with zinc and magnesium. So I'm gonna talk to you later on the benefits of magnesium. And number 4, B complex. So these are the 4 supplements po that I have been using. So right now po, ipapakita ko po sa inyo bawat isa ng mga ininom ko na supplements. So number 1 po, I have been using probiotics. So this is the probiotic that I have been using, Swanson probiotic. So how did it help me? For me po, one thing that have been causing my sensitivity sa tiyan ko is that I felt like I have been hosting a lot of bad bacteria inside my tummy, and the probiotic is helping me deal with it. So I'm not promoting the brand. I'm just honestly sharing to you what I have been using and consuming, which I think helped me with my gastritis. So you can also do your own research po regarding this one. So this is the probiotic that I have been using. If you would like to ask me where I got this, kahit saan lang po, you can try Lazada, you can try Shopee, or maybe you know someone from outside the country, specifically sa US. If you know someone, then might as well ask the person if they have something like this in the market. And number 2 that I have been using is the one I told you about, non-acidic vitamin C with zinc. So why does it have to have the zinc? Because zinc would help us manage stress and our immunity. So zinc for me is really important. When I was really stressed, when I am stressed, I feel like nanginginig ako. Yun yung effect ng stress sa akin. And for me, zinc helped me deal with it. So I have the two vitamins or mineral in one capsule. So I have been using B-Well C Zinc. So you can buy this one in your pharmacy like Mercury Drug, Rose Pharmacy, or Rojan, or any pharmacy that you have in your neighboring places. So number 3 that I have been using is the magnesium. So magnesium is really important in our body because it would help us with our gastrointestinal tract. So I have read that whenever po we experience anxiety attack, nadideplete po yung adrenaline natin. And our adrenaline, alam niyo po yung may sunog, halimbawa, the person can carry the entire ref alone. Yun yung nagagawa po ng adrenaline natin, and it gives us power every time we are in a disaster or in emergency cases. So in our case po, if we have anxiety, kahit wala namang emergency, kahit wala namang disaster, palagi nating nadideplete yung adrenaline natin kasi we feel like there's danger around us kahit wala naman. So para hindi ma-deplete yung adrenaline natin, I've been supplementing with magnesium. The brand is Usana, so you can get this one from any person available, or if you know someone who's selling Usana products, then maybe you can approach the person and just try it for yourself if this one is gonna help. And number 4, lastly, that I have been using is the B complex. So if you notice po, B complex is water soluble. So what I learned from my research is that hindi to nasustore sa katawan natin. Every time we release body fluids, like every time we talk, we go pee or we poo, we excrete B complex from our body. And B complex is really essential because it helps you to sleep. So if you notice po, a lot of us, may mga gastritis din, they find it really difficult to sleep. So one thing that would maybe be helpful for you is to try B complex, any brand, but for me, I've been using Amway. So Amway, I got this from Amway. If you notice po, all of these are natural. So I've been really interested into having natural, and I just go for natural ones, not synthetic. So I've been using the natural B complex from Amway, the natural magnesium supplement from Usana, and probiotics natural from Swanson, and I also have been using non-acidic vitamin C with zinc from Be Well C Zinc. So you can get this one from the pharmacy. So yun po yung mga bagay na iniinom ko na I've been supplementing myself with. So yun po yung mga supplements ko that I have been taking, and for me helpful talaga because I can't imagine myself, I would not be able to imagine myself where I would be now if the Lord did not bless me with those supplements. So try it for yourself, baka naman helpful talaga rin sa inyo. So another thing that helped me is to drink lukewarm water. So I've been drinking 2 to 3 liters of water in a day, all throughout the day. So lukewarm. Don't drink anything that is cold, soft drinks, anything, not yet. Okay, if you're not feeling okay yet, so shy away from all of those cold stuff. So lukewarm, go after lukewarm water. It helps you cleanse your digestive system. And another is go for tea, like chamomile tea or decaffeinated green tea. So you can also try those, especially if you cannot sleep at night. Sleep is also really important. So when I was on the verge of anxiety and depression, I noticed that I had difficulty sleeping. So alam mo yung 1 a.m. or 12 midnight, bigla ka na lang magigising kasi ang lakas ng kabog ng heart mo, and ayaw mo nang matulog. Baka hindi ka na magising. Yun, I experienced that one as well before. I had difficulty sleeping talaga. But right now, I have been sleeping for 9 or 8 or 7 hours. So, normal na yung sleep ko. So, thank as well for my supplements. I think the B complex and the magnesium helped me with it. So, for you, I suggest that you have to help yourself sleep. And I know that it's not easy because some of you may experience the thing I experienced before. Yung bigla ka na lang nagigising kasi ang lakas ng kabog ng heart mo. That is really common for people with anxiety and for people with, like us. People like us who have problems with our gastritis and hyperacidity. So I suggest, if you have difficulty sleeping, I suggest you really have to go for B complex and magnesium. And you also have to try, you may also try drinking chamomile tea 30 minutes before midnight. So go for anything herbal. Nothing is wrong with taking with them. Just be cautious and be mindful in selecting the kind of brand that you think would suit you well. So, yun po. Exercise rin. I have been doing exercise like 30 minutes of walking, or I do walk at home. You can also have that one. You can follow some steps on YouTube. Look up for some videos on YouTube. I can also recommend one if you want. So, comment down if you feel like you would like to know the exercises that I do. But the point lang of exercise is to keep you sweating. Yun lang. So, anything that would make you sweat, if you feel like pinapawisan ka na sa pagtatrabaho ng mga gawaing bahay, that's also good. And some of you are anxious to exercise. Like, before, I was really anxious to exercise. I could not exercise before kasi, ayun nga, I had anxiety. So, feeling ko na mahihilo ako lalo if I do exercise. So, what I did was, I did sunbathing. So, pwede kayong magpainit under the sun, or pwede kayong magstay under the sun for 20 minutes. So, you can also do that, and just make sure na when you stay under the sun for around 15 minutes, you can really excrete mga sweat. So, the point lang naman talaga ng exercise is to help you be active and sweat to release toxins. So, if you can have other options, if you feel like you cannot do exercise right now, it's too soon for you to engage in physical activities, so maybe you can do sunbathing. So, you can do that as well. So, stay under the sun early in the morning for 20 to 30 minutes. Be sure that you will be sweating. So, yun po. And another one, have an accountability partner. It's important na mayroong someone that will check on you. So, maybe someone, your best friend or someone special, and ask the person as well to pray for you. That's also really important because health takes holistic healing. So, spiritual, physical, psychological, all of those aspects, they have to come hand in hand for you to experience actual healing. I'd like to talk more with you about the things that I experienced in my whole gastritis journey. So, I'm not saying that I'm 100% okay, but I'm saying that I am a lot better. So, if I only can show you some pictures of me before and now, I can say that I am a lot better. So, paano nga ba? To give you an example of how okay I am right now. So, when I had gastritis, severe gastritis, I used to ditch every sour food. Like, I avoid manggang hilaw. So, ayaw ko talaga niyan because for me, it's gonna trigger my gastritis. But now, I can eat mga 10 piraso ng manggang hilaw in one sitting. So, those are the things that for me, makakapagsabi na okay na talaga ako because yung mga bagay na hindi ko kinakain before, I can eat now. And of course, my tummy's gonna get acidic again every time I eat manga, but nawawala rin siya yung, alam mo yun, alam mo na kahit maasim yung sikmura mo kasi kumain ka ng manga, alam mo na mawawala rin siya later on. So, yun yung level of difference na nasa akin na ngayon. So, yun po, and if you find this video helpful, it's gonna be my pleasure to do more videos about it. I would like to hear about your story as well. So, how are you right now? Anong mga health issues nyo? Gaano kalala yung mga nararamdaman nyo? You can share with us that as me. You can share that to me as well. And I would like to know more about you. I would like to listen to your story, and maybe I have information that I can share with you, which may be helpful for you as well. So thank you very much for watching, and it's really my goal to share information because I've been through a lot and I have been a lot better. So I thank the Lord for that. I give God the glory because without Him I would not be able to afford all of this. So okay, so that's it, and I really hope that you guys will find your own path into complete wellness and healing. God bless you, and I would love to talk to you more in the next videos.